Hello! I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Okay, you might immediately notice we have a little kitty cat here. This is Cheralyn. She's laying out. There's a big window right here, so she's laying out, enjoying the window. But anyways, hi, hello. Today I have a reading for Libra moons. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. It's so nice to have you back to the channel. I was gone for a little while, I know. I haven't been able to upload very much, and I haven't given you guys a reading probably since May or June, because I have had very crazy last couple months with moving across the country with my 3 little cats, including Cheralyn. So it's so good to be back. I'm so excited to give you a reading. So as I finish shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths to calm yourself, ground yourself. Oh gosh. Center yourself. Oh God, these are all just falling right out. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, all right, let's get into your reading then, Libra moons. So for the Oracle card, we have Memory. I keep pulling this one this month for these readings. Interesting. With Leo and the fire element. With Rosemary. I love Rosemary. All right, and for the tarot cards, we have 4 of Cups reversed, the Chariot, Two of Wands, Page of Chalices reversed, aka Page of Cups reversed, Four of Athames reversed, aka Four of Swords reversed, and lastly, King of Athames reversed, aka King of Swords reversed. So immediately this reading is screaming burnout. I think you are feeling very, very exhausted and burned out. I feel like your cup is very much drained. Just trying to get a sense of what is causing that. I mean, obviously we have the Chariot here that is very fast moving energy. I don't know. I'm not getting much about what. Maybe I'll pull a card because this reading isn't really telling me what the situation is. It's just telling me how you're feeling. Mostly, I just would be helpful if I could get a little background about what is causing this burnout that's so bad. Oh. 8 of Wands reversed. Oh, here, I'll show it to you, sorry. Well, yeah, and I guess with the cards flying out the way that they are, it looks like there's just a lot of things going on. A lot of things falling into your lap. A lot of things that you have to figure out and make decisions on, and it's like the second one thing gets resolved, another thing comes up. I think that's just what's going on. Okay. Because I guess I'll be a little more specific with this 4 of Cups reversed here. That is about apathy, It can represent or signify boredom as well, but more so, I don't think you're feeling bored. I think it's more just like monotony, getting really sick and tired of things being the way that they are, and it feels like it's just not changing. It's just not ending. Like it's just one thing after another. Page of Cups is feeling emotionally drained. And Four of Swords is physically being drained, physically being exhausted, like you've just been running around and you're struggling to be able to rest properly. Yeah, just very drained, very exhausted. That's what this reading is screaming. So what I would recommend, and I think what this reading is advising you to do, is to listen to this Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is about making a plan. But I think in this context, because we're also talking about things that I feel like are just coming up out of nowhere. Like I feel like that's where a lot of this is coming from, is stuff that like you didn't see coming and now all of a sudden you have to figure out and deal with, right? And you can't necessarily plan for that. I think while it would still be very helpful for you to plan things and have solid plans for things that you can plan for, I feel like there's definitely a need to be standing up and setting boundaries. I'm just looking at the imagery of this card right now, where we have this person with the world in the palm of their hand, right? And their little magic wand down there. Oh, and that cat has a wand too. Do you see that? That is so cute. I just noticed that. This little kitty cat with a wand. That's so cute. Actually, that looks like Halen. Sorry. Anyway, Halen's this cat right here. Anyway, sorry. I think now is a really good time to be a little more, what's the word? To stand up for yourself. There's a word I can't think of right now. Assertive, to be a little more assertive. Because I feel like right now you're feeling the opposite way. Like the world has you in the palm of your hand, its hand, right? Like people have you in the palm of their hand and need all of these things from you and are asking you to do all of these things. And maybe you're just in that kind of place right now where you feel like you need to give them everything, and that being at the cost of yourself. But I think we are kind of past that. I think you have hit your limit. It's too much, and you need to get your power back. I do think so. Because nobody's meant to live like that. Nobody is meant to sacrifice themselves so much for those around them. It's always a very nice thing to do, to put others, especially people you love, first and ahead of you sometimes, but not all the time. And unfortunately, that does usually mean disappointing people. But if you are in such a rough spot and you have extended yourself way too far, spread yourself way too thin, but you also can't say no, like somebody's gonna get mad if you say no, then that means that you might want to consider how that relationship works, because that's not normal, and nobody should ever make you feel like that is normal or the good person thing to do. No, it's too much. We do have the King of Swords reversed here, which does kind of make me feel like there might be some manipulating going on. King of Swords reversed is a dictator. He is very abusive to the people who serve him. He is very manipulative, specifically with his words. Unfortunately, King of Swords is reversed. King of Swords upright is great, but King of Swords reversed, not great at all. He is very smart. He's very intelligent. He has a very good mind, but he uses it to hurt others for his own gain. He uses it to sweet talk and manipulate and play games and all that. So I feel like there might be somebody who is kind of doing that to you, possibly. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are this evil dictator, but people do that sometimes. And if you feel like that's how somebody is treating you, now's the time to rise up above that, for sure. Because that's not normal. That's not okay. It doesn't make you a good person. It's just hurting yourself at the expense of others. And that's never okay. Well, okay, it's sometimes nice to do that, but I'm saying to this extent is not okay. But with this Oracle card here, it's a sign that I feel like deep down, you know what you need to do. And maybe you don't literally know what to do, but I think if you listen to your body and listen to your heart and listen to how you're feeling and paying attention to that, that will lead you towards figuring out what to do and how to resolve this situation and get yourself to a much more peaceful spot, because you can't live like this, you know? At least I can't live like this, and I don't want you to live like this. So that's what I mean when I say it's like the answer is within you. You might not literally just be able to sit for 5 minutes and figure it out, but listening to any little voices that you may have been suppressing that are what you truly feel. Now's the time to listen to those voices. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you have any questions about this reading, or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment, or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. If you're feeling particularly drawn to any of these cards, or if you'd like a little more information about any of them, on the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reversed meaning, as well as any symbolism within the cards. So if you'd like a little more information, I highly recommend you go check that out. But Libra moons, I'm so sorry you're in this spot. I know everything that I'm telling you to do is so much easier said than done. I totally feel you on that. But really the heart of this reading is do what feels best for you. Unfortunately, that might mean disappointing people, and that might mean telling people things that they don't want to hear. And that sucks. It's not fun doing that. But ultimately, I think this is just a time for you to put yourself first. Or at least make yourself more of a priority. Because the people who truly love you want to see you happy. They do. Or at the very least, I do. Anyways, Libra moons, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!